What's up, everybody? Welcome back to an amazing question and answer session with the boys over here at Wise Investments Real Estate. We've had some questions coming in from the community, coming in from people that we absolutely adore, and we want to get them answered to the best of our ability. So, without further ado, Mike, welcome to the show. Let's get these questions answered for the people.
Let's get it, baby. Let's dive right into it.
So, we're going to jump right into it. First question is, how do you cultivate a growth mindset within your team or organization?
Yeah. So answer to that for me would be we have our team read a couple of different books. You can never stop learning. One big one we have them read is called The Secret. It really helps you learn how to kind of manifest things and how to just create the life you want around you. And then just kind of using that on a daily basis. There's small little steps you can do to use it. So it's a pretty cool technique and knowledgeable skill that we kind of give to our team.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think having a bar for entry is extremely important. Otherwise, we would just be picking up anybody that can talk to join the team. So that's less than ideal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then the second one that we received is, what techniques do you use to stay focused on long-term goals while managing short-term pressures? Paul, you got anything for that?
Definitely. I would say the techniques that I use to stay focused is having a very strict schedule. So making sure that I create a schedule and then I stick to it. And one way that's really easy for me to do it is just having a Google Calendar, and then I can just click on the app on my phone and it'll tell me what I got going on for the day at what time, and I can basically plan my life around that. So if you always have your long-term goals right in front of you, you can schedule things that work towards um, your goals and kind of getting those stepping stones done, so to speak. And then the managing the short-term pressures aspect of it, um, you just have to stay disciplined. At the end of the day, if you have a goal, there's nothing stopping you from achieving it aside from you quitting. You quit, that's when the goal doesn't get accomplished. It might take you a while, it might take you a couple years, whatever the case may be. But if you just don't quit and you just keep working at it every day and getting a little bit better every day, your goal is going to get done. So I would say the short term pressures, don't even think about them. Like when they're there, try to just let them be what they are and you do you.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself, Paul. I mean, motivation can only get you so far, basically, like what you're saying. Discipline is what really gets you over that finish line. So I love that.
Exactly. Exactly, Mike. Third question we have, how do you handle external negativity or criticism to maintain a strong, positive mindset?
Ooh, that's a tough one because that gets to us every day. There are days where you wake up and you don't want to do what you're waking up to do. So really just a belief in understanding that I know that this company and you and I, Paul, are going to be successful, regardless of how long it takes or what has to have to happen to make that goal achievable. But yeah, just basically blind faith and optimism that we know we got the goods, and we can deliver value no matter what it is.
Yeah, a lot of people will tell you that negativity is it's contagious, like it'll rub off or you're going to catch it. And it's so true. It's so easy to ruin your day by, one conversation that lasted less than 5 minutes, and you let that negativity, wipe off on you or rub off on you. It's like, why would you do that? Like, you have all this time throughout the day that you could be positive and accomplish your goals, and you're choosing it to focus on a 5-minute conversation that made you mad, or that was negative. It's like, bro, just get out there, do you, and everything will fall into place.
Exactly. Exactly. You got 86,400 seconds in a day, right? Somebody gave you $86,000 and took $5 away from you. Are you gonna be freaking out? Not really.
Not at all. Cutting the grass is simple. You use a lawnmower, right? Simple tool. So why are you not doing the same for your real estate business? Get a simple tool. Click the link down below. Get you started.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Hopefully, you enjoyed our little snippet that we had for you there. We're going to get right back into the questions. So, let me see. What was this next one we had? Here it is. So, Paul, a good one I have for you is, how do you support each other in maintaining a strong and positive mental or mindset, or mental attitude, I guess you could say, during tough times? What do you got for me?
I would say it's important to get in a room and voice concerns, voice whatever is negative, talk to your partner, talk to your team, and let's get it out there, right? So if you're always frustrated, but you never vent, you never let that frustration out, eventually you're going to get to a point where you blow up. I do it, Mike does it, we all do it, right? So I think the best way you can support somebody is to just get in a room when you're frustrated, when you're mad, when you're sad, whatever the case may be, and just air it out. What are you having a problem with? Let's talk about it, right? Remove egos, remove titles, remove whatever, and just talk. You'd be surprised what human connection can do. So that's honestly what I would say. Like, having a positive mindset is one thing, but when you're in tough times, you got to let it out. You got to let that stuff out. You have to talk it through, and I promise you, you will feel better afterwards.
Absolutely, absolutely, and we're lucky enough to get to do this with our best friends. So, getting the vent is very easy for us to do with each other. And I know it can be hard in the business sense to let personal feelings and things out to your business partners. But we all have emotions, folks. Like, you gotta find an outlet to fuel that, or to be able to put it into a healthy way, which I struggle with. I struggled with for a long time, like Paul was saying. And I think everybody does. We hold things in and let them boil over, and then all of a sudden it's just an eruption of a volcano, as one could say. But yeah, completely agree with you there, Paul.
Mike, got a good one here for you. What are some mindset shifts you've experienced that have had a profound impact on your business?
Wow. Yeah, I can think of one right off the top of my head because I use it every single day. It's kind of a quote that kind of shifted my brain while I was doing all the kind of mindset and visualization and manifestation things. It's, life doesn't happen to you; it happens from you. So basically, you can create the world you want from what you think in your head to what you voice out into the world, and everything like that will affect what direction you're heading in. So if you're putting out great thoughts, vibes, sorry for that word, vibes, but um, yeah, it's really something that you have to do yourself, and not the world around you is going to come save you, because you only really got you in this lifetime to make something happen.
Right. I think that goes back into, if you're always thinking positively, positive things happen to you, right? And then the inverse is also true. If you're always thinking about negative things and fixating on the negative in whatever situation, that's what you get in life. You get negative things because that's what you've manifested. It's a lot realer than you think, folks.
So true. So true. All right. And it looks like we are down to our last question here, folks. So, Paul, this one I've been waiting to say to you the whole time. I've been waiting and pumped to say this one. So, how do you ensure that your mindset aligns with your company's missions and values?
Whenever you're building a company, it's like starting a family, right? You start off with your partner, you start off with the people that are in on the ground floor, or your family. You know, you meet your wife, you meet your husband, you meet your significant other, and then you build from there. And if you can always have that mindset that this company is like my family, that I'm going to treat them like my family, it's very easy to conduct business. When it comes to your mindset and aligning your mindset with your company's mission, it has to be about the family. Every decision you make, every thought that you have has to be about your family, right? Like, if I'm thinking about anything other than my family, then my perspective on things is going to be skewed. You know, my thought process might not be for my family. And so what I try to do is I try to have open communication. I try to be as transparent as possible with our team when I'm effectively communicating my mindset. So when I'm talking to our guys and gals and I say, "Hey, listen, I want you guys to be positive today. I want you to smile. I want, even when you're on the phone with somebody and they can't see your face, still smile." That type of stuff translates very well into what we do. And so honestly, I know this is going to sound really simple, but I would just say be a good person. Act like a good person, right? Like if you're always trying to do the right thing, you're always trying to be above board, and you're communicating that to your team and to your company, the missions and values are going to take care of themselves. You know, like sometimes there's, I call them taskers coming from the military, but sometimes there's little things that you have to knock out throughout the day. And you're just like, man, I've been putting that off. I really don't want to do it. It's like, I try to have that communication with my team of like, if you have those scenarios where you have these little taskers that you need to knock out, just knock them out real quick. Your life will become so much easier. And so I think that's my biggest takeaway. Like handle stuff in the now, be positive, and communicate whatever you're feeling to your team, and especially focusing on just being good. Just be good at everything you do.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself. You know, procrastination is the killer of success. Always has been, always will be. So, yeah, yeah, I can't even add on to that, Paul, because you said it so perfectly. Uh, yeah, but hey, everybody, thank you for staying this long in the video. Paul and I can't thank you enough. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down in the comments for us. And as always, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. You guys still here? Go home. You know, we're staying this long. We'll give you guys a little sneak peek, a little blooper reel. Enjoy.
Real estate business. Click the link in the bio. God damn it.
All right, it's hot as here. Oh, is it hot? Yeah, good idea, Mike. Get into a 110-degree car, you idiot. All right, ready, three. Ribbon. Anyway, he loves him. He is all just wider as right.
Paul Rodriguez, good to see you guys. I know how to get you your next $1 million. All you got to go is do